Welcome to Chair Yoga. I'm Allison Burmeister for Balanced Beauty, and I'm going to take you through a series of seated postures as well as some standing. So if for some reason standing is not available to you, feel free to stay seated or modify as necessary. So what is Chair Yoga about? We're going to start with a chair. So feel free to have a seat in any chair that's available to you. It could be a dining room chair, an office chair, but ideally we want to make sure that our knees are parallel with our hips. So to begin, make sure that your feet are evenly rooted into the earth, flat, maybe even rocking forward and back a couple times. Make sure your knees are directly over your feet. Take your hands and place them right at the crux of the hips and just rock side to side, feeling each sit bone. And then eventually settling right down. We're going to encourage belly breathing, which is a yogic breath, where we inhale, we fill the belly with air, and then as you exhale, you draw it in. Inhale and exhale. So I'm giving you permission to let your belly hang out. As we do so, we're going to take a couple different types of breath techniques. We're going to begin with a breath of tension and release, so that we can get out any last bit of tension that might be holding into our bodies before we move forward. So we're going to inhale, we're going to tense every muscle in our body, and then exhale, we're going to release. So from your toes to your nose, on the inhale, tense it up, and then on the exhale, let it go. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Let it all relax. Taking the hands down, sitting up nice and tall, head circles. Both directions. I discuss alignment a lot because that is what I find so important with this class, is just realigning ourselves throughout our day. So as a tip, we take our fingers like an L, take the pointer right under the chin, take the thumb right to the sternum, and then notice that your chin is parallel to the floor. Then begin to turn side to side, side to side. Good. And then take the arms and shake them out. Get a little loose. And then returning back to our breath, again, we're sitting up nice and tall. There's a slight tuck to the pelvis. If I were to turn to the side, you would notice we have a tendency to sway in our spine. We want to tuck our pelvis in, which then engages our core, that rises up to our belly button, eventually to our sternum, lift the heart, round the shoulders back, arms to the side. As we inhale, we fill the belly up with air. Exhale, circle down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. As if you're grabbing water in front of you and splashing it up over your head. Big circles. Now our hands have a tendency to get tight as well. So we're going to interlace our fingers. We're going to press the hands away. But notice how our shoulders now have a tendency to bunch up. So we want to round the shoulders back and then press through the hands. Taking a big inhale and exhale. On your inhale and exhale, twist over to the side and back. Over to the side and back. One more time. Over and back. Over and back. Chances are, when you interlace your hands, you chose what was most comfortable. So we're going to switch it up. We're going to take the fingers, one finger over and press again. And notice how your hands might be a little bit tighter. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Big inhale, reach, open, expand, lifting up from the waist, not crunching down the waist. We're not sinking in our chair. We're lifted up out of the waist. Exhale, side bend. up, and exhale. Inhale, reach it up, release your hands, open your arms, circle through. Big inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Wherever it's available to you, maybe some of you might stop right here. Maybe some of you might come here. Maybe some of you might come all the way down. Wherever you are, I encourage you to relax the neck. Relax the shoulders over the knees. As you inhale, fill the belly, feel the belly pressing against the thighs. As you exhale, again, melt it in. Now, with your hands either at your feet, your shins, or your knees, inhale, lengthen the spine. Now we're working this lower back. So we want to inhale, fill the belly, engage the lower back, draw the spine long, draw the heart forward. And then again, exhale, forward fold. 2 more, just like that. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We want to round the shoulders back, hands to heart, palms pressing together. Feel your heart coming towards your hands and your hands coming to your heart. Take a big inhale and exhale. And then just simply take your fingertips down and up and just notice the range of motion in your wrists. Especially if you have carpal tunnel, this is a really great stretch for your wrists. All right, releasing your hands, big inhale again, circle it back, reach it up, exhale, hands to heart. So that we're working out together, I'm going to mirror you. So whatever I say and what I do are different, but feel free to stay on the same side as me. As we inhale, we're exhale, we're gonna twist over. We're gonna bring our right elbow down to our left knee. We're gonna inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, squeeze it out. Inhaling, exhale. Inhale, come on back up to center, release. And again, other side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands to heart. Big inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, squeeze it out. Left elbow comes down to right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, open it out. One more time. Inhale, lift your heart. Your back bends are natural mood enhancers. So if you ever need a lift in your day, just get a little back bend and see how your mood will shift. Inhale, reach it up, open it out with the palms up to the sky. We're gonna circle back. So we're getting into a little bit more heat in our body. We want to start to create a little bit more circulation, warming up the shoulders, the tendency to slouch throughout the day in our shoulders, so we want to keep them strong and agile. Working both the front and back of the shoulder head, we're going to take our palms down and circle forward. And if you get tired, that's a good thing. So keep on going. You'll get a break here in just a second. Good, we're going to circle back. Notice if you're starting to carry a little tension in your shoulders, relax the shoulders. There's a saying, a glass of water is only as heavy for as long as you have to hold it. So we're just gonna hold it for here a little bit longer. Good, and forward again, palms down. Are you sitting up tall? Are you engaging your core? Not slouching back into your chair? Good. Now, take a big inhale, press through the palms. Again, stretch out those wrists. Big inhale. And then exhale, squeeze it in. Really squeeze the fists. Inhale. Exhale. These are poses for confidence. You feel open, you feel proud. Exhale, you feel strong. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more inhale. This time, we're going to take our thumb to all of our fingers. So we're going to take our thumb to our pointer, to our middle, to our ring, to our pinky, and all the way through. Good. For dexterity of our fingers. Again, keeping those shoulders warm, strong. And then you might find that you want to add a little tap to the feet, just to make it a little bit more fun, a little rubber baby bumper. Good. Now we're going to switch it. So now we're going to take it pinky, ring, middle, pointer, pinky, ring, middle, pointer, pinky, ring, middle, pointer. How are those shoulders doing? Are we good? Not yet? All right, keep going. And take a big inhale. Reach, open, expand. Just when you thought you were done, you are. Take your right hand across, left hand back to the chair. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, squeeze it out. Come back to center. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, we're wringing out the spine, releasing any toxins that might be in our bodies. And back to center. Inhale up, open it out. Give yourself a big hug, because no doubt you deserve it for something, and circle around. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. As you rise up, you want to fill the belly with air. As you exhale, you want to draw the belly high and tight. Notice if you're carrying any tension in the neck. Release the neck as well. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now I promise you this is the only time I'm going to ask you to think throughout the whole process. But what I need you to do, I need you to notice what knee your nose goes to first. What knee your nose goes to first. And then I also want you to notice what arm you have on top. So that when we come back to this on the other side, you can switch. So as we rise up, bringing our elbows right out in front of us, we're going to open and close. Open and close. I call this the alligator. Open and close. Open and close. Good. Slide the hands all the way out, grabbing opposite elbows. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale. Relax the shoulders again. We're still sitting up tall. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big inhale, reach up, open it out. Take the elbows, bend them so that they're about shoulder width, shoulder height, and then inhale, open it up. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, expand, open. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Keeping that, again, elbows about shoulder height, we're now going to turn down and up. Down and up. Interesting to see your range of motion in your shoulders. Up, down, and up. And now opposite. Call this one the robot. Good. And now both arms up. Inhale, reach it up. Here's where I'm gonna ask you to think. You're gonna exhale, you're gonna draw the other arm on top, and you're gonna circle the other direction. Promise you it's the last time you'll have to think the entire class. Circling round. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, fill the belly with air. Exhale, squeeze it out. Inhale and exhale. Think of like this is a little massage for all your organs. Draw the belly in. Inhale and exhale. Good. And then coming back up, bringing the elbows right out in front again. Open and close. Open, close. Still sitting up tall. Still engaging in the core. Our back is not touching the back of the chair. We are using our full strength of our spine and all those muscles around to support us. Slide it down, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach it up, open it out. Take your arm all the way across. The opposite hand is gonna come up and reach, grab the elbow. You're gonna look out at your hand and make circles with the wrists. Both directions. And then you're gonna give yourself a pat on the back. Say, good job. And then lift that elbow up just a little bit higher. And big inhale. And exhale, other side. So opposite hand comes up, grabs the elbow, looking out, circle the wrists.
Pressing through the wall of time.
Both directions. And then reaching up, patting on the back.
As we dance in the vastness of life.
Lifting that elbow up. And release. Big inhale, reach up, sweep it all the way up. Exhale, forward
Made
fold.
of earth and fire.
Inhaling halfway. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, rise on
Bodies
up.
like stars.
Exhale, we're gonna come down, we're gonna grab our right knee. Grab our right knee. Again, I'm mirroring you. So go ahead and draw that right knee up and circle it around.
Pressing through the walls of time.
Circle
A
around.
galaxy in our soul.
Both directions. So now we're getting into our hips. Can you feel it?
Stars. Stars.
Good. And then go ahead and bring that up. And now the ankles. Cue the cricks and cracks of our bodies. And a reminder, we're still sitting up tall. Our back is not touching the chair. We are using our strength, our core strength, to lift our knee up and hold it up. And now we flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Good. Taking your hand underneath now, we're gonna kick it out and out and out. Engaging our quad muscles. These are our muscles that help us to stand up and sit down. Get up those stairs. Good. And now we're gonna kick, we're gonna flex, we're gonna set it down, we're gonna switch to the edge of our chair if we're not already there. Take a big inhale, reach up, and now exhale, bringing your toes, your right toes towards you, the leg is straight, forward fold. You may just come with your hands to your knees. You may come with your hands to your shins. You may fold all the way down. Keeping your left hand down, your right arm is gonna reach up to the sky for a twist. And now circle the arm round. Both directions. Just exploring all the range of motion in our body. Take a big inhale, open it up. Exhale, set it down. Slowly make your way back up to the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw your left knee up. both directions. And now the ankle. Both directions. And flex and point. Flex and point. Make sure the belly is still staying high and tight. Good. Reaching underneath, we're going to kick it out. Out. Good. Can you feel those quads firing up? I know I can. Good. Kick it all the way out. Flex your foot, set it down. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold it in. Again, a reminder, not everybody has the same availability in their bodies. This might be as far as you go. When you get there, just relax the head. Or maybe you go here. Or maybe you go all the way down. While you're there, keep your right hand down. Bring your left arm up to the sky for the twist. And then circle around. Both directions. And then take a big inhale, open, expand, twist. Exhale, bring it down. Slowly make your way back up to seated. So we've worked our way from our head to our toes. We're gonna come back up. We're gonna open out, and we're gonna get back into those shoulders again. Posture is so important. Good. So here's an opportunity if you have some weights, maybe you want to grab them and incorporate them into your workout. Or if not, just make sure you're opening and closing your hands, exercising the hands as well. We're going to hit it all. Good. So right now, engaging our biceps, but relax the shoulders. Take all these postures really tense. We don't want to do that. We want to relax the shoulders and just isolate the biceps, isolate the hand. And now we're going to reach it all the way up. Big inhale, exhale. We're going to drop one arm down. Relax that shoulder and stretch over to the side. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, other side. Relax the shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. In stretching, it's just as important to relax as it is to engage our body. Inhale. Especially with the breath. We never want the breath to be forced. We'll hyperventilate. We don't want that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the shoulder blades come together as the chest opens. Inhale. Exhale. Reach. Draw it down. Inhale and exhale. For 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to come all the way forward. We're going to reach forward with our fingertips lengthening out in front of us. And then we're going to pull it back. Feel the shoulder blades come together, opening the chest. Reach it forward, pull it back. Feel free to sing row, row, row your boat as you do it. Reach, pull it back. And now you're singing row, row, boat. Don't lie, I know you are. Pull it back. Reach, pull it back. Reach, pull it back. For 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to come back down. Now the elbows are going to come right next to the rib cage. We're going to round the shoulder back. We're going to draw the heart through. The spine is long and straight. Not rounded in the shoulders, but long and straight. And now we're going to access our triceps as we press back, and back, and back. Picture yourself diving off of a diving board at the edge of a pool in that stance just before you jump. The spine is long from the top of the head all the way down to the base of the spine. Press, press, up. Exhale, sweep it back. So if you chose to pick up weights for this part of it, you're gonna wanna set them down as you come on down. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Now on this next inhale, the reason it's so important that your feet are underneath your knees is because as we inhale, we're gonna stand it up.
As we dance in the basket.
And then we're gonna make sure the chair is right behind us. As we exhale, sit right back down. Inhale, reach it up.
A galaxy in
Exhale, sit right back down. Inhale
made of earth and fire.
and exhale. This is one of those movements that you don't realize how important it is until you realize it's hard.
Our body is like
So we want to make sure that we keep these muscles and this availability in our body strong, agile.
light.
Inhaling and exhaling. Using the breath, feel light as you inhale, float up. And then as you exhale, you engage the core, which protects the spine as you sit right back down. Let's go for 5 more. 5,
Stars.
4, 3, you got it, 2, and 1. And now here's the deal, you sit back down, so technically you're gonna have to stand up one more time. All right, shake it out. Here's this part where we're gonna stand for a little bit. So again, if for whatever reason standing's not available to you, please feel free to stay seated and modify as necessary. We're just gonna begin by just taking some steps side to side. Little sway of the arms. Good, and then we're just gonna step, 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 step. A little reminiscent of your 1980s yoga class. I meant 1980s jazzercise. I got yoga on the brain. All right, side to side. Maybe even a little hop. And all we're doing is getting the blood flowing in the legs. Good. And last one here before we step it out. Bringing our feet a little bit wider than hips width. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, over to the side. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, forward fold. Allow yourself to hang. Slowly on the inhale, rise back up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Side to side, shoulder rolls. Inhaling and exhaling. And now we're going to step out to the side. We're going to step, reach. And as you do so, relax the shoulder. Full body stretch along the side. And then step, reach. Good. So now we're going to take these in a functional way. As we find ourselves in the day, we make quick movements sometimes that we don't even think about. We just do them. And we want to make sure that we stay limber so that when we come to these type of movements, we don't pull something. So we're just reaching up because this is something that we find ourselves doing. And all of a sudden, one time you do it and you get the, oh, right? So we want to keep ourselves moving and limber. Good. So now the next move, similar to our Warrior 2 in a typical yoga class, we're going to bend out our knee. We're going to keep the other leg straight as it spirals down, making sure your knee is directly over your foot. With the hips square, the shoulders right above the hips, arms reach out to the side. Notice if you're carrying any tension in the shoulders. Take a big inhale, open, expand, exhale, Sink it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take a big inhale, open, expand. Exhale, twist. And then come back to center and take it to the other side. So we're going to come back down. We're going to come back into our warrior two. Our knee is directly over our foot. The back leg is straight, spiraling down. Hips are square, underneath the shoulders. Arms out to the side. Relax the shoulders. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Starting to find that calmness, that still, and that strength in your practice. Big inhale. Exhale. Twist. And then come back to center. And now we're going to take that again in that functional move as we twist side to side. And again, maybe giving yourself a little pat on the back. Because you can. Good. Now this last one is what I call the reaching for the Tupperware on the top of the shelf versus the who left that sock in the middle of the floor. So we're gonna reach it up and exhale, come on down. I might be dating myself with the Tupperware thing, I don't know. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, come on down. Inhale and exhale. And now we're gonna take all those moves and we're gonna put it together as we step, reach, step, reach, step, twist, twist, reach, up and down and up and down. One more time. Step, reach, step, reach, step, twist, step, twist, up and down and up and down. All right, is our body moving and grooving? Is the blood flowing? We're gonna steady it now. We're gonna find all that circulation and warmth in our body, and we're going to bring it to center. And to do that, we need to ground ourselves. And so we want to start with making sure that our feet are rooted into the earth. Again, just like when we were sitting down. So if you are sitting down, feel free to join in as you rock back and forth and side to side. You want to feel your kneecaps lifted, engaged towards the legs, drawing the quads up. Feeling again that slight tuck of the pelvis. The belly is engaged from the base all the way to the belly button. And then rising up into the sternum, lift your heart, but then round the shoulders back. You may even choose to open your palms, which I always say, if you're standing around, you find yourself in the grocery line, you can open up your palms and just notice how immediately that affects your chest, your posture. If you're waiting for a train, Uber, whatever it is you're doing these days. And now, feeling as though you had a string rising up towards the ceiling, pulling your spine, feel your feet rooted down. And we're gonna come back to that same belly breath we began with. As you inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, open, expand. Feel yourself get a little bit taller. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Now as if you had that string at the top of your head, as you inhale, feel yourself rise up onto your tippy toes. And then exhale, root it down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower it down. One more time. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Now keeping that flat feet. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, you're just gonna shift your weight over to the side. Doesn't matter what side, because you're gonna do both. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift the opposite leg. Keep the standing leg strong. Lift the opposite leg. Good. Find a focus of something in front of you that's not moving. See if you can find your breath. See if you can find stillness and calm. You may stay here. You may opt for a more traditional posture of tree, hands at heart. You may even want to reach all the way up to the sky. Wherever you are, allow yourself to be still and calm. And if that means holding on to your chair, that's totally fine too. Just notice where your mind goes when you start to balance. Do you start to judge? Do you start to find yourself in a place where your mind is going crazy? Oh my gosh, I can't balance. See if you can bring it back to the breath. Inhale and exhale. And then when you're ready, inhale, exhale, set it down, other side. Inhale, exhale, shift. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, feeling free to modify or grab a chair. Whatever is working for you in this moment. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bringing it back down. We're going to do one more thing standing, and then we're going to be headed right back to the chair. So in order for you guys to see me, I'm going to take my chair and I'm going to move it just to the side. And we want to place our hands at the back of the chair, and we're just going to take our left leg straight back, and we're going to kick it back. So now what we're doing is we are working our glutes and our lower back, and we're opening up the front side of the body. And we're using the chair to balance. And so we're kicking it back, kicking it back. And so now as you kick it back, you want to counter that pose by exhaling, bending the knee, bending both knees, drawing it in, chin to chest. So now we're inhaling, we're opening, expanding. Exhale, contract. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, drawing it in. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take it out to the side for 45, getting into our hip flexors. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, take it back. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Last one. Out to the side. In. Kick it back. Now we're going to set the left foot down. We're going to bring the right foot forward. We're going to flex the right toes towards us as we bend our left knee. Then we're going to step our right foot back and press, keeping our left knee bent. Now we're going to straighten our left leg, and we're going to spin our right heel in towards our left foot. We're setting ourselves up with our left hand on the chair. Our right hand is going to come to our right hip. And now we want to kick that right hip out and reach it out with the arm. Taking a big inhale, opening, expanding. Exhale, maybe we reach all the way over. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, square the hips up, fold it in. Coming now onto our left foot, our right foot's already back. We're going to take it to the other side. So we're kicking it back, kicking it back. Still staying tall in our body. And now we're going to kick it back, bend and draw it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now taking it out to the side and in. set the right foot down, bring the left foot forward, flex the left foot, bend the right knee. Set the left foot back, press, keep the right knee bent. Sinking the left heel down. Should feel a nice stretch in the calves. Straighten out the right leg, spin the right heel this time. The right hand rests at the chair, the left hand comes to the hip, and we're opening it up again. You should feel a draw from the base of the heel, the right, all the way up and out to this left hip as you open it up. Notice if you're carrying tension in your shoulders, relax and open, expand. Turn the palm up and reach. Square the hips back to the chair, forward fold. Take both feet back, almost as a simulated down dog with the chair to modify. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, melt the heart. Ever so sweetly, rise up, shake it out, and come on back to your chair. We're on the downhill slope. Can you feel it? Well, we're not quite there yet. We gotta get a little bit more going, and then we're gonna bring it all down. So we're gonna get the arms going. Get those arms going. And now the legs. You're like, say, what? I thought this was yoga. What is this? You're chair yoga. It's all different. Good, and now a little skip. Because when was the last time you skipped? We're getting that last burst before we bring everything down to center. And now, we're gonna jump rope. We're gonna use our core. We're not leaning against the chair, we're sitting up. Our back is not even touching. If you're doing this, it doesn't count. Sit up tall. Good. Do you remember double dutch? Did you do double dutch? We're gonna do it now. Release the shoulders. I know. We're getting a little warm. That's a good thing. And now we're gonna use side to side. Getting into our obliques. Side to side. A little core. And back to double dutch. And to jump rope. Get those knees up, sit up tall, engage the core. And back to skipping. Can you see that tranquil field out in front of you? We're headed there. And walk it out. And shake it out. And take a big inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands to the knees. Open the knees. Take the elbows right down. Press. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Pressing with your right elbow into your right knee. Little twist. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Realign the spine. Exhale. Draw yourself up. Bring your knees together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, grab the right knee, draw it up, flex your foot, open, and cross. And now if this isn't available to you for any reason, again, modification, just draw it down. We want to flex our foot, we want to relax this knee down, and just give ourselves a little rub up and down the thigh. And circles at the knee, both directions. And then again, rocking side to side, making sure you're even on your sit bones, sitting up nice and tall, big inhale, and exhale, forward fold. So we're finding ourselves here with the hip opener. So if you're noticing any tension here in your hip, just see if you can't maybe massage a little bit. Breathe into it. Notice if you're carrying any tension unnecessarily, and see if you can't relax it. We carry a lot of tension in our hips because our psoas muscle is our fight or flight muscle, and so right in around our hip area where the psoas muscle lives, we have a lot of tension as a result of the stress that our body takes on. So just a little bit of extra time to relax and settle in. And then gently come on up. Squeeze that knee in tight. Big inhale, reach up. Our left hand's gonna come down, right hand back. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, squeeze it out. And then come back to center, lift it up, set it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we're taking the other side, drawing it up, flex, open, and cross. Up and down the thigh again. Just creating circulation, keeping ourselves nice and warm in our joints as we rock side to side. Big inhale. Exhale, fold it in. Feel free to hold any of these poses a little bit longer if they're feeling really great to you. As you draw the knee in, inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist the other side. Inhaling and exhaling. And then coming back to center, lifting it up, setting it down. Arms to the side, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, reach up. This time take your shoulder blades to the back of the chair. Lift the heart, back bend. Take a breath in and out. And then inhale, reach it up. Use that core strength to sit you back up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. And reverse. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Hands down, lifting the heart. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And exhale. Sitting up nice and tall, head circles. Both directions. Remembering where you started and now noticing where you are. Coming with your knuckles right onto the temple. Just like in our hands and feet, we have pressure points in our body right into our face. They access the nervous system. So we're going to just gently massage right on the side, right at the temples, both directions. Calming the nervous system. And then we're just going to slide it down to our jaw. Right where the jaw meets the skull. There's a little pocket right in there. Both ways. Good. And then just taking your thumb right under the chin, the finger right on top, squeeze the chin with your opposite thumb right between the brows. Some would call it our third eye. We want to press and inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then gently release. Now we've taken all this time for our body, so we want to exercise our face a little bit as well. We're going to end with our vowels. And as we do so, we're going to take it with A, E, I, O, U. 2 more times. A, E, I, O, U. I know you feel silly, but do it with me one more time. A, E, I, O, U. Thank you so much for joining Chair Yoga. I hope you enjoyed it. Check back soon for more. And if you have any more interest in Allison Burmeister, check it out at AllisonBurmeister.com.